Joe Rogan likes men. That is the question that I am trying to answer today. Or maybe I'm just trying to encourage Joe to be himself. Now, before we go forward, this isn't about who we should love. It's okay to be gay. It's not okay to be gay, blah, blah. I don't want that here. I don't want that here. So don't make it about that. Life is too short to care about who other people love. Life is too short to care about who other people love. If it ain't your business, it ain't your business. You know what I mean? So let's just put that aside and let's talk about how we can encourage Joe to be himself. Because I don't know if you've heard Joe Rogan's podcast, but this mother talks about dick a lot. He talks about, if he sees a guy in shorts, he's measuring up his hog right away. You know how many times? Oh, that guy's packing. Whoa, whoa. There's a whole thing on the internet about it. So I'm just wondering how long Joe Rogan is just going to hide. Joe, it's okay. Joe, just, it's okay to love who you love, I just putting it out here, seeing if anybody else is feeling this way. So I just wanted you to watch the burn the boats video, this one section, and get a feeling for what's going on. I'm just saying. But before we go any further, please go like the Elephant Graveyard. This is the channel right here. They do really good stuff, way better than me. And because they do great stuff, a dumb guy like me can talk about it. So please go subscribe to these guys, like this original video, whatever. And subscribe to my channel too. And share. Thank you. Here we go. We're going to watch this little segment on Burn the Boats. No, it's not on Burn the Boats, but from the Elephant Graveyard, sorry.
Well, with a few of his regular subjects out of the way, Joe veers into a topic that's going to permeate a lot of this special. Ass play. I don't want to sound like a broken record as we've spoken before about Carl Jung and the shadow self, so just to make it quick. We all have an inner shadow self inside our psyches that contains all the hidden aspects of our personalities, the self's emotional blind spot, the part of you that your ego does not want to acknowledge, all the things we do not wish to be. But to become a fully actualized person, those aspects need to be assimilated somehow. And if not assimilated, the repressed shadow will find all sorts of ways to leak out subconsciously. And as you'll see in this bit, whether he wants to do this or not, Joe's obsession with ass play gets put front and center. So here we're about to see some clear shadow leakage as Joe graphically describes the unbridled pleasure of anal probing.
Imagine if you have your greatest orgasm ever on an operating table on a spaceship. Oh, Jesus! Make him just jizz all over himself. Just, oh, Jesus! Oh, God!
Greatest orgasm ever, he says. Well, that may be so, but Joe, you don't need to wrap that admission up inside a story about aliens. It's not a surprise, guys, if you've been studying Joe Rogan as long as I have. You'll remember the time he publicly opined on how great it would be to become a woman and get fucked by some guy.
Here's the thing, right? I mean, I know this clip. I listened to it. Here's just something I'm going to put out there. You don't talk about getting fucked by a man. I mean, even in this context, the detail he goes in, I mean, I don't talk about that. I don't even think about that. And it's because I don't like men in that way, But Joe, I just feel like, he's hiding. And I don't think you should spend your life hiding. If that's what you like, you should come out. I mean, I'm about to start a hashtag. Hashtag free Joe. Free Joe, everybody. Put it all over the internet. Hashtag free Joe. And just let Joe be free. I warn you, this next clip, I mean, I wouldn't say this because it's just not, I wouldn't get passionate about this. I mean, just check it out.
I know you well enough to know. You, Joe Rogan, if there was a technology that could instantly turn you into a woman,
yeah,
you wouldn't hesitate to turn into a woman.
I'd like to feel a dick inside me.
Not now, not ever have I ever said that. I mean, if you have the largest podcast in the world, right? Just for clipping purposes, do you want that out there? If that's not how you feel, I think Joe is very liberal with saying he wants a dick inside him. I think that's very liberal, and I know we can. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying these are signs. Signs. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I crazy? Y'all say I'm crazy, but come on now. Just give me one. Give me one here. You can give me one right here. All right, let's listen further.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
As a woman?
Yeah, and
I don't think it made me. Yeah.
And how is his friend right there going to be like, Joe, brother, I know if you could do anything, you would turn into a woman and have a dick inside you. I know this. How is his friend going to come out like that and just be like, yo, I know this for a fact, and everybody missed that? His friend is saying, his friend, he lived with him. You know he done, you remember they lived together when they're young, and he comes back late at night, and starts walking down the hallway, walk by Joe's room, and he could hear the balls slapping. You know what I mean? And Joe's in there watching men, and he could hear, oh, I'll fuck you in the ass. Oh, no, you can't do it. Oh, yeah, I can. I don't know however you would do it. He heard that. He heard that walking by his room. That's why he knows.
Okay. What happens is you become a woman who actually feels the way a woman feels when she's attracted to a man, and a guy with a dick like a battering ram.
Have you ever described a dick as a battering ram? In a fantasy? I haven't. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with it. Do you, boo-boo? Do you? But I'm just saying we don't have to hide who we are. We could be free. Hashtag free Joe. We could be free. I'm just saying be free, Joe. What are we doing here? Life is short. Life is short, and I don't know how much longer testosterone is going to give you, that look that you want to get battered with a ram. You know what? All right, here we go. Let's keep watching.
Let me try.
He's just gonna send it home.
See what happens.
And you can't wait. You want to feel him come inside your upper rib cavity. Like,
I want to feel it.
Here's the thing, right? I'm discovering it. I'm going to tell you, a lot of my life is just glazed over. A lot of things I just don't look for the depth. I'm just trying to get by, right? But now, you either got to think their comedy is stuck in like third grade. Like when he heard his first dick joke, that was it for Rogan. And it never went beyond that. But more than likely, if you want your rib cage filled with cum from a battering ram dick, that's well thought out. This ain't the first time, right? I mean, he's using adjectives. You know what I mean? That's big time for me. Shit, the last time I used an adjective? Holy shit.
Sign me up. The point is, like, you would do
some
it.
men, the weakest among us, would be scared of that experience.
Right. Well,
they'd be scared that experience weakens them and turns them into something that they dismiss.
I don't think I'm a weak man. Like that experience for me, I don't want to get fucked in the ass by a man. That's all it is. And I don't want to turn into a woman. I don't want to like experience that. Is that okay? But it's okay if you do. This is confusing, man. This is confusing in today's age, trying to talk about this shit.
I would like to feel what it's like to be pregnant.
Really?
Yeah. I wonder if amyl nitrate does that. Like, that's the reason why gay guys like poppers.
Mm-hmm.
It's because it relaxes your asshole muscles.
Who knows that? Who knows that? I don't know that. How do you come upon that knowledge? Like, I don't know that. I'm just curious. But Joe seems to know a lot. Especially about his asshole getting relaxed.
Is that true? Or
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That wasn't like, yo, I just caught this on Wikipedia. Yeah. It says, no, that was like, trust, dog. Trust. Dap on it. Nux. It's a little suspicious.
That's part of it's like a feeling of euphoria and also really
How you know all this, Joe? Joe, just come on. Come on. Let the dogs out.
relaxing your asshole muscles.
Or how he enjoys engaging in oral sex with a penis from time to time.
Yeah, I can suck my own dick if I wanted to.
No.
Bro. Do we need it? You just don't say that. You just don't say that. You just. Man, who knows? Who knows?
No, you cannot.
Super flexible.
You can't. No,
Yes.
you that far.
You know I can.
Okay, that's just some context for you.
How does he know how do you wait a minute, nobody else caught, did you see that? Hold on. Listen again.
You cannot.
Super flexible.
You can't. No,
Yes.
you that far.
You know I can.
Okay, that's just some context.
Look at that face. Why did you just say that? How does Ari know? Do you think they was you know what I mean? There ain't nothing wrong. There ain't nothing wrong with the bum and grind. Is that how it was going? I don't know. This is just crazy for me. You don't become this informed and like, look at that face. I don't know.
Text for you as we examine this next sequence.
That's how they get cum out of donkeys.
Oof. Okay. Unfortunately, now it sounds like the crowd's initial excitement and enthusiasm is running on fumes, as we've got our first real obvious awkward bomb of the night. The crowd goes completely silent and Joe just stands there like a deer in headlights. But Joe manages to salvage it by stooping to the lowest form of conversation. Remember when?
I used to host Fear Factor. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And now, I don't know if this is from excitement and arousal, or from nervousness and fear, likely some combination of both.
Buckets of cum.
But this is the moment Joe starts profusely sweating through the mustard blouse. Perhaps
All right. I don't know if it just transitions from here. I watched it a while ago when it first came out. I don't know what's next, but I think we cover the topic. I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there, and I'm saying hashtag free Joe. Let it be free, man. It's things come out either way, like how you feel deep inside, it comes out, whether it's in your art, whether it's in your podcast, your comedy special, and just your general commentary on Cox. You know what I mean? It just comes out. And I think we should be living in a world where we can just be who we are, and people just need to mind their business. I know that's a hard thing these days. We got to be up in everybody's business. We got to be up in everybody's business. Everything that someone else do is such a crime if he doesn't agree with you. But who gives a shit about that? What we're talking about is we're talking about a guy that's repressing his feelings. And he has to go through life not being who he is. It's almost like I see Joe Rogan sucking a dick when I see his face. It works. You know what I mean? It works. Like, Joe Rogan has a face. We've all seen the porno. Wait, have we? What? Shit, man. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But anyways, Joe Rogan, we're here for you. And I think it's okay. I just don't understand how you could be so well informed, so detailed, using fucking big things like adjectives. Bro, it's okay. We support you. And if you'd like to support Joe, hashtag free Joe, because nobody wants to be somebody they aren't.